Marie Curie is one of the most intelligent and respected female figures in world history. There has never been a woman who has sacrificed as much for science. She was an outstanding scientist, a sincere lover, a wife, and a loving mother. Countless reports about her are available on the internet. Today I'm going to share a wonderful story about how Marie Curie balanced her life, her love, and her extremely dangerous scientific research. Especially, the world's most dangerous notebook belonged to her. Maria Sklodowska, or Marie Curie, was born on November 7, 1867, in Warsaw, Poland, as the youngest daughter of a family of 5. She was exceptionally talented in learning from a young age, but she was denied the opportunity to pursue higher education at a Polish university because women were not allowed to receive higher education in Poland at that time. This ban was imposed by the Czar dynasty, which ruled Poland at the time. Disappointed by this, in 1891, she enrolled in the University of Paris in France for her higher education. Pierre Curie, born on May 15, 1859, in Paris, France, was truly a genius. While studying at the university, Marie, who also worked in a laboratory in Paris, met Pierre at that laboratory. Marie, always reading and consulting books, trying to learn something new whenever possible, quickly stole Pierre's heart. Regarding Pierre and Marie's first meeting, Marie Curie once said, "When I entered the laboratory, he was looking out from the balcony. I actually thought he was very young, but he was already 35 years old. He had a serious smile. His sudden open proposal was very simple. The entire idea was contained in that simple statement." That's how she described it. However, Pierre had to propose to Marie several times before getting her consent. It is mentioned that he waited for her for a year. It took Marie a long time to express her consent because she had plans to return to Poland. Pierre explained to Marie that returning to Poland would not benefit her and invited her to stay with him in Paris. Secretly in love with Pierre's openness, intelligence, and vast knowledge, Marie agreed to marry him on July 26, 1895. It was a simple wedding, attended by only the two of them and a few others. She didn't have any special clothes to wear. She got married in a plain, dark blue dress that she received as a gift. After the wedding, he loved her so much that she wore it to the laboratory every day. After the wedding, they went on a bicycle trip to a rural, mountainous area in France for their honeymoon. She spoke very happily about that journey, riding on 2 bicycles and enjoying the beauty of nature. After the marriage, the Curie couple had 2 daughters, Irene and Eve Curie. In 1895, Pierre earned his doctorate for his studies on magnetism. After their marriage, they worked together for Marie's doctorate. Her remarkable research on radioactivity led her to discover the element polonium in 1898. She named her discovery polonium in honor of her motherland, Poland. In the same year, they jointly discovered radium. Marie did all this while carrying a pregnancy in the early days and after giving birth to Eve. In 1904, her dedication as a mother is recorded in history as an event that clearly showed the world her commitment. In 1903, Marie received her doctorate for her research on radioactivity. Pierre was honoured with the Davy Medal awarded by the Royal Society of France. In the same year, they were both nominated for the Nobel Prize in Physics. However, this was a special case. The Nobel Committee had nominated only Pierre Curie and Henri Becquerel for the prize. Marie's name was not included. However, Pierre, standing up for his wife, explained to the committee that none of this research would have been successful without Marie. Only then was her name nominated for the Nobel Prize. Marie and Pierre became the first married couple in the world to jointly win the Nobel Prize. Marie Curie also went down in history as the first woman to be awarded the Nobel Prize. However, a few years after this remarkable success, in 1906, Pierre tragically died in a road accident. It is said that it was an unbearable farewell for Marie. However, Marie continued the research they had started together, and in 1911, she received the Nobel Prize in Chemistry again. She also became the first female professor at the University of Paris in France. Marie's notebook, which she used, is known as the world's most dangerous notebook and has attracted the attention of the entire world. It's not like books of witchcraft or summoning the dead. It's almost certain that anyone who keeps Marie's book nearby will develop some kind of disease. Marie's notebook contained notes and records of many experiments she conducted over the years. She worked with highly radioactive elements such as plutonium and thorium. Therefore, this notebook was heavily exposed to radiation. Carried pieces of plutonium in her pockets on some days. As a result, everything she used was heavily contaminated with radioactive elements. Marie's notebook is still kept safe in a secure box at the Bibliothèque Nationale in France. Authorised personnel can read this book, but they are required to wear a special radiation protection suit. It is currently estimated that the radioactivity of this notebook will remain for another 2,500 years. It is reported that a person who uses or keeps this book without a cover can even develop a disease like leukemia. In this way, she truly used the world's most dangerous book. Marie Curie, who served science for many years, passed away on July 4th, 1934. Due to the research she conducted with radioactivity for many years, she suffered from aplastic anemia, a blood disease. Even the coffin in which her body was placed was designed with a lead cover. Pierre and Marie left this world, giving birth to a talented daughter who could continue the work they had started, Irène Joliot-Curie. She was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1935 for her research on the discovery of artificially produced radioactive elements. However, she also eventually died of leukemia at a young age. Her second daughter, Eve Curie, was a famous writer in France and also served as a special advisor to NATO, one of the world's most powerful organizations. The Curie family is still considered the most educated family in world history. Irène's husband, Jean-Frédéric Joliot, was also awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1935. He eventually died vomiting blood, suffering from a severe blood infection. Finally, Eve Curie's husband, Henry Richardson Labouisse, was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1965. Hélène Langevin Joliot, Irène Joliot-Curie's daughter, or Marie and Pierre's granddaughter, works as a professor of physics. Marie Curie and her entire lineage served the world immensely. Marie Curie is described as a very courageous and outstanding woman. Therefore, she is now known as the Mother of Physics. We invite you to research and read more about her. If we have missed anything, please leave a note in the comments section for everyone else to see. Until next video, have a good day and may you have victory.